Hello Wanderer, welcome. It's spooky season. Along with a mid-season update, here are some things to note about the festival and the update. Starting with Pumpkins and Pages, the event, the two bugs bugging the challenge, heads will roll, and sending mementos into the void have been punished. The challenge will now correctly count headless ones in both difficulties, but note that progress is higher in Legend, with one kill counting as 3x. Mementos will now drop as they should from Eerie Engrams. For the Gilding Triumphs, it appears, at least for me, that the triumphs for killing all headless ones in a run, 15, and flawless sectors aren't functioning correctly, at least on Legend. I had a Europa Legend run where only 12 were slain, but it still counted. And flawless definitely left the chat during Nessus and Europa. Maybe I'm just lucky, or this is a wider thing, who's to say? You are able to go back and unlock previous Book of the Forgotten entries if you so wish, but note that there will be no TWID rewards besides the entries since they're from a previous year. 126 manifested pages are also required this year for all entries. Moving on to the update, the A Broken Throne emblem issue has now been resolved and qualifying players should be able to successfully claim their triumph. Some random, more noticeable notes include Sparrows being yeeted out of multiplex, so many hidden runs. Ron weekly challenges are now available once again, after being absent the entire season besides when Master was up. Besides the antis and Yas nerfs, a handful of other pieces got slight adjustments. Foe Tracer with a slight nerf, Icefall Mantle and Path of Burning Steps fixes, and Astrocyte Verse and Pyrogale description updates. Perfect Flow, more like floating away from my mind, got duration buffs, Kickstart on fusions got its damage hit, and Enhanced Heal Clip can now also heal allies. Crafted Word of Crota, Cataphract, and Tessellation got some fixes, along with aggressive framed swords, aka Titan Swords. Wanderer Tangles can now successfully suspend champs. The Thanatotic Tangles seasonal perk got its longer cooldown fixed, and linear fusions were apparently getting unstoppable fusion unintentionally, which was fixed. I thought it was intentional, but oh well. If you didn't know, before the update, linears got unstopped capabilities when you also had a fusion equipped with the unstopped fusion perk. If you forgot, Rahul's focusing costs have now been reduced, new prices on screen now. Finally, some general stuff, including some whisper chat changes and fixes, Cade now being able to cough in subtitles, the highlight, the Exdiris Catalyst quest no longer having a placeholder icon, the Refined Revel shader reviewing correctly, Guardian Games scoring medals no longer completing outside of the event, and a Learning Light quest fix. Additionally, we've been able to see some exotic armor changes early. These appeared in-game on 4 hunter pieces, Mega Goldie, give me my flaming knives back, Don't Talk to Me on My Sidearm Ever Again, the Concussion Boots, and I Slap, You Give Health, a Fair Trade. Since the Seps also had its description changed, but we already knew about that one. These changes are only visual and not in effect until Season 23, as confirmed by Bungo. They confirmed there are plenty more changes to come, which makes sense since this is only 6 and most are Hunter. Something to look forward to, and they seem quite interesting indeed. Anyway, those are some noteworthy things on the festival and the mid-season update right now. Pretty neato. Not long until we get major Season 23 previews, but for now it's pumpkin throwing time. Oh yeah, we also had more Sparrow confirmation in the recent TWID. We already knew about all Sparrows equaling always on time, but now we know that it is 190. We will also have a choice between that speed and the current highest speed for better control. Health is also increasing from 100 to 150 for all legendary and exotic Sparrows. Wow, it was that low. AOT will still retain its extra fuel, less enemy aggression and better side boost to still make it unique. After 6 years, Sparrows finally got some baseline love. Also, Buzzard will be leaving the Nightfall loot pool after this week, so grab some of those with double rewards, along with Swarm. In Trials, Immortal is entering an early retirement, along with Astral Horizon, so book those dates in if you want to snag those. Checkmate Control will also make its return next week for 3 weeks, with Survival for the final 2 weeks of the season. There will be additional changes for those, which are on screen now. Thank you kindly for sticking around, it means a lot, and hey, why not drop a like or sub if you enjoyed your stay? It's pretty simple. You should. Also, thank you so much for 300 subs, that's literally awesome and I couldn't be happier. Apologies and thank you for your patience during the lack of, well, anything in the past couple of weeks. Been pretty busy. And I'm out of here, bye!